Good morning. Happy Monday, y'all. Listen here. This is going to be a crazy week for me. A crazy week of preparing. I have surgery on Thursday morning at 5:30 a.m. Yay, Benita! She gets to watch because of a cranky toddler. Oh, see? God works all things together for good. So, because I have surgery on Thursday, I am doing bits and pieces of food prep all week. So, this weekend, I did oatmeal cream pies. Listen, if there's one thing I'm going to have plenty of, it's dessert. And you'll see that this morning. I do not leave dessert up to chance. I have made some egg bites. That's about it. But I have a fair amount of prep that I'm going to do this morning. Thank you, Jill. Thank you for the stars. Thank you, guys. I have a fair amount of prep I'm going to do this morning. And then I have a grocery pickup this morning at 10. And I'm going to do my real food prep. I have a list of things that I plan to make today and tomorrow. I'm going to make cherry baked oatmeal, which is bomb.com. I'm going to make a big batch of Wonder Wraps. I'm going to make teriyaki beef and broccoli, sweet lime taco joes, queso chicken bake, marvelous make-ahead meatballs, slim sloppy joes, and lazy lasagna. So I have 2 E's, 2 fuel pull, 2 S, 3 E's. Plus I'm going to make an ice cream cake. Because today is my daughter. Oh, I'm going to make Cancun chicken and fantastic meatloaf too. Today is my daughter's Christian birthday. She accepted Jesus as her savior when she was in kindergarten on this day 8 years ago. And we celebrate it every year with an ice cream cake. I'm not eating none, but her and her dad will sure eat some ice cream cake. The gummies were a no-go. I tried making gummies yesterday that were kind of like Swedish fish sticky, and I put way too little gelatin in them, and they were just blobs of blah. They didn't taste bad. They didn't taste good either. All right, so look, I had to show y'all. Look what I got. And it is wonderful. I'm in love with this thing. I used it all weekend, and I'm like, okay. This thing was worth every penny. Plus, I paid for 90% of it with Kohl's Cash. Kohl's Cash makes me happy. All right. Kohl's Cash and I should not be allowed in the same room. Let's just say that. All right. Frozen yogurt bark I'm going to make this morning. I'm going to make handy chocolate syrup, which I've made a million times, but I have none and I need it for my bark. So I need a double batch of handy chocolate syrup because one of the things I'm also prepping is tummy tucking ice cream. So, and I'm also going to make peanut butter bars. So we're going to do a little prep. Oh, and I'm going to make sub rolls this morning as well. That's what I should do first. Oh, thank you guys. Thank you so much for the stars party. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. It means a lot to me, you guys. Thank you. Truly does. All right, so the first thing I'm going to do is make my sub rolls. I'm going to get my sub rolls going. Nope, first thing I'm going to do is make my handy chocolate syrup. And no. Wait. Yes, no, wait. The first thing I'm going to do is make my sub rolls. I don't even know what I'm doing. Oh my word. All right, so here's what I'm going to do for sub rolls. I'm going to make, let's see, how much eggs does this call for? This is the no carb easy bread. 1 1/3 cup. Let's see first how much egg whites I have. If I have enough for a double batch. Right, the train is straight up off the rails. I have no idea. That train, she's gone. All right, so I only have enough for 1 batch. and that's barely enough. So I'm gonna make one batch and I'll make more later. I was gonna make two, but what ifs? What ifs? Zing this stuff up for a second. Save that one for later. Have you guys made this? If there's somebody out there, if there is somebody out there that has not made this yet because you're scared, go make it. I do have these. Those eggs smell suspicious. That's all right. Won't hurt anybody. I don't even know if that's the order. That's not the order you're supposed to do it in, but I don't pay attention. It works. If you haven't used your no carb easy bread because you're scared, go make it. Follow the instructions. I don't need instructions. Scrape down the sides. I'm gonna cook it in my air fryer because I can. Works for me. All right. I'm not scared. I'm lazy. Oh my gosh, Jennifer, you need to soak your feet in some Epsom salt today. You know what? If you there's this website called Hilltop Designs that sells CBD bath bombs. If you are not opposed to CBD, which don't worry, it ain't the old wanna. That stuff, I soaked in a CBD bath bomb this weekend because my hip is killing me and my shoulder was killing me and I can't take anything. Because of my upcoming surgery, I can't take any ibuprofen, I can't take any Tylenol, I can't take nothing. I'm getting a little cranky about it because I need some Ibu for my hip. My hip is screaming. So I soaked in a CBD bath bomb. Oh my word. Within minutes, I was like, I feel good. It took away the pain. And let me just tell you, it was 8 o'clock at night when I got out of the tub and I had all these plans of things I had to get done. I got out of that bed, bathtub, dried off, threw on some jammies, hit the bed. I don't even know that I was fully in bed before I fell asleep. And I slept like a rock. So I woke up the next morning and ordered 8 more bath bombs because they were so good. I'm like, okay, well, we are gonna CBD it up here. All right, let's preheat this thing to, let's put it on bake for 400 degrees. I'm totally guessing for say 12 minutes. Don't know if it'll be enough. We'll figure it out. Start with that. All right. So this is my sub roll pan. I have not tried it. I do not know how it's going to work. But the reason I want sub rolls is because a lot of times when things are down and out and hard and we're busy, we have subs. And so I got roast beef and cheese and pickles, and the family can have subs. So I'm going to make my own subs. The name of the site is Hilltop Designs. I don't even know. I'm just going to lay it in here. I don't even, because I don't want it so huge that it's a whole loaf of bread. They're probably going to, I probably didn't need a pan quite this big because I don't need them so huge that they take up a whole loaf of batter. Maybe Tracy, are you there, Tracy? Maybe she can link the website and just search CBD bath bomb. They have tons of bath bombs, but the CBD is the one I got. Oh. Oh, I should have sprayed this. You think? Nah, it'll be fine. Well, I was thinking that, Meredith, but I want to freeze them and be able to just grab one and go. Have my husband grab it and go, I mean. Cindy! Grad school. Crazy! It's awesome for you. I'm so excited for you. Thanks, Tracy. It's like a local to, I think it's like a Michigan company, isn't it, Tracy? It's like a small business. They have some really great stuff. All right, well, clearly I need to make a couple of these bigger because I have just enough to make like, not enough to make one more, but not enough to make a second batch of these. So, oh, flinging some batter. Okay, I'm gonna make these a little bit batter, a little bit bigger because I have just enough batter to make them a little bit longer. I'll probably only eat half of one of these at a time because I have a feeling they're gonna be huge. I hear you, Ninja. I'm coming. This batter, you guys, you can use it for anything. Anything. It's so versatile. I could put seasonings on top of that, make garlic bread out of it. I just want plain old sub rolls, but I could get fancy. All right, sub rolls going in the air fryer. Aren't they cute? They look like Subway. This pan fits perfect in my air fryer. Well, almost perfect. I'm gonna open up the window because that air fryer, she's been smoking things up a little bit last few days. All right, there we go. One thing done, ta-da! Oh, I should have scored on the top. You're right, Mary. Let me do that. You're right, should have scored them. Okay, score. Score. All right. I need to fill the dish soap up, I'd say. I'm gonna go downstairs and fill that up. Okay, one thing done. Let's make handy chocolate syrup now. Handy chocolate syrup. Can't live without it. Ran out of it. Can't be having that. Gonna make a double batch. And I'm gonna use allulose. So 2 cups of water plus 2 tablespoons. I don't know. Plus 2 tablespoons, is that really necessary? Not entirely sure that it is, but. Hi, Bass. What you doing, old boy? What you doing? Oh, God. Okay. Syrup. No, I'm not doing the thick kind, Mary. Oh, my word, Mallory. Yes, I forgot to use Berkey water. Oh, well, it's already in there. I forget. Mallory reminds me to use my Berkey. I totally forget. I'm putting them on bake, Stephanie, in the air fryer. half cup cocoa, so 1 cup of cocoa, because I'm doubling this. I could go back and do the Berkey, but I'm lazy. I'm like half worried about my health. I totally forgot. Can you even hear me over the sound of that stinking wind chime? The neighbors sleep with their windows open. I bet they're thrilled with that purchase. Yes, I'm using the bake setting. I'm baking them, Tracy. You don't use the bake setting on your air fryer? I use every setting on there. You don't? 3/4 cup of Gentle Sweet. I'm going to use allulose. So 1.5 cups. I'm going to do just under because I think this is sweeter than, I think I just poured water in there. I think this is sweeter than Gentle Sweet. So I'm going to do like 1 cup of allulose. Tracy. I use crisp and grill. I love the roast setting and I use it all. All right, some salt. And some vanilla. Man, that Bragg's bottle has got to go back where it was. I keep reaching up in the cupboard and grabbing Bragg's instead of vanilla. That would be such bad news. All right. Whisk it often while it boils. Take the saucepan off the heat, turn it to low, return the saucepan to the heat, whisk it well. That seems like a lot of effort. Okay, there's that. I got the Flip Up Ninja air fryer. Is that the new one that when you put it away, it flips up and goes back against the wall? Interesting. I was wondering how that was, what that was like. All right. While that's doing its jazz, I need to, what do I need to do next? All right. Peanut butter bars. I'm going to use my, holy windy. I'm not used to that wind chime. It's very distracting. 3/4 cup of butter melted. I didn't get the butter out. There's a surprise. What are these? I always have to look. 1/2 cup. So 1.5 sticks of melted butter. I already dirtied a knife. Where did I put it? Oh, whatever. Dirty another one, KJ. It's no big deal. French fry and Meredith. I hope it's not her attitude too. That seems like a lot of extra work for nothing. Let's just skip that part of the surgery. You know what I dread most from the surgery? Like the whole thing doesn't bother me except for being intubated. And my throat, it hurts so bad when you come out for a couple of days after. Oh, the throat is so painful. I hate that part of surgery. The rest of it, like, whatever. It's a nice little nappy nap. Bye, Mallory. Oh, I'm getting text from my husband. Hold your horses there a minute. Tilson needs something. Tilson interrupting my show. Yeah, going to the bathroom after surgery. I'm also dreading that. I'm not looking forward to that. Pulling my pants off. Pulling my pants on and off. It's not going to be fun with the left hand. What was that? Did you hear that? Something electrical just snapped, and I don't know what it was. Is that smoke? No, it's dirty glasses. I don't know what that was. Sounded bad though. And I don't think my bread's rising very well. Sherry. Don't wear pants. I'll just walk around pantsless for the next 12 weeks, 6 weeks, whatever. What am I doing? I melted butter. Nope. I'm a little nutty today. A little bit all over the place. I don't know, my head's spinning all of a sudden. I'm like, can't focus. Focus, KJ! I did order myself a really sexy bathrobe that's like terry cloth and zips up the front, so I can try to, so Tilson, I can be like, zip me up, baby. Alright. There's butter. I need 3/4 cup of peanut butter. Don't worry, I don't have Jif. I'm alright. Is there anything more beautiful than a big old fat scoop of peanut butter? Pretty sure there is not. How much? 3/4 cup. Close enough. It's on Thursday. Mary, what's a little salmonella other than, a few pounds down? I broke my shoulder, wore a muumuu, and did not wear underwear. Patted my chair, couldn't pull them up and down. Yeah, it's going to be a good time. Thursday morning, 5 a.m. Melt peanut butter. Gotta check my buns. My buns are not rising. So, I'm gonna have breadsticks. Those are gonna go with spaghetti at a later date because they are not rising into sub rolls. Hold on. Hold on. Pardon me. All right. Sub rolls, peanut butter melting, chocolate syrup boiling, and texting the husband. Listen. Ooh, that's a good idea. The yeast doesn't really make it rise, Tracy. The instant yeast just gives it some different flavor, but it doesn't really make it rise anymore. Sometimes they rise really well for me, and then other times they don't. So My bad. A few extra minutes. All right, melted, what are we doing? Melted butter. You smelling peanut butter, old Bassy boy? It's not really melted, but I'm not melting it any more than that because it gets, when you over melt this natural peanut butter, it gets like weird. It's soft. Close enough. Whisk your syrup. KJ, you guys, that knife just fell off the counter and look where it landed. Right in my pocket. Clean side down. Look at that. All right, take it off the heat for a minute. Then do what? I can't remember. It said something about taking it off, putting it back on. Turn it to low, return it to the heat. Again, a lot of effort for some chocolate sauce here that I feel is unnecessary to do. Allow it to cool a little. Let it simmer for a couple minutes, then allow it to cool. She looks mighty good. Okay. Hold on! We'll take him outside. Go outside with Sister Betsy. Ah! That camera's on there. And family's up. Good morning. Sorry, guys. Sorry, Bassy. Okay, I don't know what that was. There's not even smoke in here. Yesterday, the house was so full of smoke, you couldn't see through it, and the fire alarm didn't go off. Today, there's literally no smoke in here, and the fire alarm goes off. Good morning. Oh, all right. It's all right. Don't worry about it. Well, there. That's this, though, Tracy. That's not smoke. This is just steam. This isn't burnt. This is just steam. I don't know, but the dog's having a heart attack in the other room. You can close it. Oh, yeah, Jill. What was that? Would you like to say good morning?
I look like a hot mess, but I suppose.
You can go back to bed and sleep if you want, or, you know, it's 8:20. It's time to get out and face the day. All right.
And if I want to come with you, right?
Dad's going to go. I'm going to stay home.
Oh, no.
You can go with it.
Well, it's not that I... No, I'll go with it. I just thought you... Oh, my gosh, how do I put this?
Go wake up, okay? All right, let's finish our peanut butter bars. You might want to open that door again.
But
Just make, please.
the thing's torn.
It's all right. Okay.
Like, I didn't know it was there and I bumped right into it.
Oh, my word.
Am I allowed to bed?
I don't know where Dad is. Just make sure he's not getting dressed.
I don't know.
Well, just go check. Be right back. Okay. One cup of powdered swerve for your peanut butter bars and remove the hair prior to mixing. 1 cup. So this is 3/4, so that looks about right. I think that's the first time that's happened live. What a way to start a day. 2 cups. Oh my gosh. Why did I just double the sweetener? I'm not making a double batch. See, I'm making a double batch of that, so I doubled the sweetener in that. Whatever. It's fine. It'll be fine. I just got wicked confused for a minute. 2 cups of peanut powder. Sarah. Oh my gosh. Come now. I've lost my focus. Where's my... How much? 2 cups. My alarms went off, Benita. I set off the fire alarm, scared the family. Marin busted right through the screen. So, you know, we can use something else to spend money on. A new screen. Sounds like the fun for today. Gonna have to order a new one. She was so nervous. That sound of the alarm scared her so bad she busted right through it. Alright. But you can't blame the poor kid. She got woken up from a dead sleep. Took her flying out the house, and the dog nearly lost his mind. Alright. Okay, let's go ahead and mix these up. You should probably plug in the machine first, KJ. That'll make a big difference in the efforts here. If you plug in your machine. Alright. Wait, how do I get this off? I can't remember. How do I get this off? Right. Okay. Have you guys made these? Tell me if you've made these. These are from All Day I Dream About Food. Yes, Laura, these are from All Day I Dream About Food. And these are probably my favorite dessert of every single dessert for Trim Healthy Mama. And I do not make them very often because they're too good. And I will eat too many of them. They are so good. They're like, it's definitely a dough. It's not something you pour into the pan. And then I'm going to top them with chocolate. So that's what they look like. And aren't they, Meredith? They are hands down the best dessert. They are so rich and so, they're good. All right, and then it says to use dark chocolate and sweetener or in butter. I just use chocolate chips and butter. Yes, absolutely, Susan. Make them with allulose. They would be great. Or monk fruit. Or monk fruit, either one. I'm going to do about that much. I'm going to put I'm going to put coconut oil. No, I take it back. I'm going to put butter. Where did that other bar of butter go that I had cut open? I don't know. There is dog hair. Oh my word. Really, Meredith? I'm trying to think. I think I made some. think that's the last time I made them too, Meredith, now that you say that. Because I eat them like I can't keep my fingers out of them. So I did put it back in the box of butter. Yes, I did. Thank you, Benita. Right. I don't know why I just did that now. Okay. Make sure you don't overcook your chocolate because it will seize so quick and all of a sudden. Usually only takes a minute or less. I do it 30 seconds at a time. Once it starts to get really melty and there's only a couple pieces left, I only do it like 10 seconds at a time. That's awesome, Sarah. My family hasn't tried, well, Marin wouldn't eat them anyway because she hates peanut butter. She does not like peanut butter, which is mind-blowing to me. Tilson doesn't like it either, except for in like Reese's. But to have like peanut butter on toast or something like that, he likes peanut butter frosting. Oh, I just spread chocolate sauce all over the microwave. That adds to the look. There, so 1 minute and it's perfect. And then I'm just gonna spread it over. Stick them in the fridge. When they're firm, I'll cut them into squares, freeze half of them, and I'll leave. They last a long time in the fridge, so I'll freeze half of them, put the other half in the fridge, cut up, and I'll have them ready anytime I want a little desserty dessert. I mean, how are those even healthy? They are. Look at those. Look at them. Yum! Okay, one more thing done. Stick that in the fridge. Firm up, and then I'll cut them up. And then the last thing I'm going to make shouldn't take but a few seconds. I am going to make yogurt bark. I have not tried this, but it is on my menu this week for my coaching group. I should just eat that. I don't want to waste that. Okay, this is from a website called Eating Bird Food. It's 1.5 cups. It says full fat Greek yogurt, but we don't really use full fat. You could use full fat in this, but it would make it higher carb. But I'm doing 1.5 cups of non-fat Greek yogurt. I am such a mess. All right, honey. A little bit of honey. Calls for 2 tablespoons. I'm going to do just a little bit less because honey tends to give me heartburn. A little bit of honey. A little bit of vanilla. Make sure it's not Bragg's. All right. And I'm going to add a little bit of Gentle Sweet since I didn't use quite a lot of honey, and I want to make sure this is sweet. Yes, there's no reason why dairy-free yogurt wouldn't work, Jennifer. Absolutely. Bye, Sarah. Good luck at the dentist. Mix it up. Spread it on a pan. This is a quick and easy snack or dessert. And it would be a fuel pull because we didn't use a lot of honey. So you're gonna do it out, spread it out a little. You don't want it so thin that you can't get it off the parchment. Thick enough that you got, something to bite into. And then top it with whatever you like. I'm gonna top mine with blueberries. I frozen up. Is that back? Sorry, don't know why.
Turn the fan off.
What fan?
Bedroom fan.
Yeah. Put a few blueberries on there. Put whatever you like. You could put a few chocolate chips. Just if you're putting a lot of fats, it's going to turn into an S. So just be mindful of what you're putting on. So I'm going to do a few blueberries. Slice up a few strawberries. If you use frozen fruit on this, it's going to probably make it a little watery, so I would be mindful of that. And then I'm going to put a few coconut flakes. I'm probably going to make mine an S. The Bath Bomb Tracy, it's from Hilltop Designs. It's made with CBD oil. Or seeds on mine. I don't know what's going on, guys. Sorry. My internet's good. I have no idea what that's all about. Can you hear me now? All right. Salty sunflower seeds going on mine to give a little bit of salty sweet. I don't know what's going on. Bad internet connection or something today. Okay, so somebody asked about the CBD bombs. They're just bath bombs made with CBD oil. And they're relaxing and help with pain. All right, a little drizzle of handy chocolate syrup. That's it, that's my bark. I'm gonna put that in the freezer, and then I'm gonna take it out when it's frozen and break it into chunks, and I'm gonna leave it in the freezer in single serve bags so that I can just grab one, and when you go to eat it, let it sit out for about 2 minutes and it will be perfect, like frozen yogurt. So there we go. All right, so I got 3 things made this morning, 1 not so good. I've got my handy chocolate syrup, my peanut butter bars, and my yogurt bark. I'm gonna freeze this up into cubes. Look how nice that, get it, pour out there. That allulose, whoop, right out of the pan, right out of the mold. Oh my word. All over the counter. I am so good at cooking. It's almost unbelievable how good at this I am. You guys see this? Look. Well, this is one of my better videos, if I do say so myself. Don't you think? Well, you've missed out, Nikki. Technology issues, fire alarms. Now spilling chocolate sauce all over the floor because I didn't use a pour spout to begin with. See how nice and thick and silky that syrup comes out using allulose? Allulose is 100% the key to making syrups. Tomorrow morning for my live, I am making coffee syrups that you can use on your coffee bar, like Torani type syrups that you can use in your coffee. Perfectly on plan, sweet, yummy, shelf stable syrups that you can leave out. You don't even have to refrigerate. So I have a little bit of a cleanup on aisle 2 here. Cleanup aisle KJ. All right, you guys, thanks for joining me for this Hot Mess Express. I hope you've enjoyed the video this morning. I have a whole lot of cleaning to do now. I hope you have a great day. Oh, brother. Have a great day, guys. I love you. I will see you back tomorrow morning for more devotions and for breakfast. Have a great day and stay on plan. Don't be going off plan. They said something about holding it down while it blends, so maybe I should have done that. You're gonna come.